Hi, my name is Nick Anderson, and I have a story.
Hi, my name is Elijah Fountain, and I have a story.
My name is Marquise Berry, and I have a story.
Hi, my name is Rebecca Noche, and I have a story.
Hi, my name is Ashley Gordon, and I have a story.
Hi, my name is AJ Delabella, and I have a story.
Guys, my name is Imani Stinson, and let me tell you guys a little bit about why I came up with this project, you would say. Well, starting at the age of 16, I became depressed, and I didn't really know why or whatever at the beginning, because I lived a very good life. I had my mom, had my dad in my life. I had everything that I could possibly have. I had a really good relationship with my family, with my mom, but I just didn't know why I was getting depressed. So, time went on. And my mom was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer at the age of 17. And, I had to come to reality to a lot of things and realize that my mom wasn't gonna be around, and that was just like, it was, a big thing for me. It was just a lot of emotion and, different emotions involved and stuff like that. So, my mom wasn't there to see me graduate high school. She didn't see me go to prom and things like that. And those are things that me and my mom has talked about, we've dreamt about, we've even low-key planned about. So, it was a lot. And I had to transition from high school to college, which was another big thing in my life, that she wasn't here to, help me over that hump of, transitioning to a different part of my life, to becoming a woman. And, yeah, so that really was a lot for me. And I was in a really deep depression after I lost my mom. And, I've always felt when I get really depressed, when I have episodes of my depression, or whatever you want to, how you want to, call it or state it or whatever, I feel really stagnant in my life, and I feel like I get stuck. And although people might be like, Monty, you're doing great, you're doing this, you're doing that, I always just feel like it's just not good enough. I always feel like I could just be doing way more. And I don't know if it's because I lost my mom, and I feel like, I have to always be on top of shit and be always the superwoman of everything. You know what I mean? So I came up with an idea. I was sitting in my bed one day, and I was writing down my long-term goals and my short-term goals, and I came up with an idea of wanting people to express how they feel and their life and what they went through, whether it was mental issues, whether it was abusive relationships, whether it was depression or bipolar disorder, whatever you want to talk about that was a lot for you. Even if your cat died, you know what I mean? If that was a lot for you to get over, if that was a lot for you to, take on in your life, and you felt like that really impacted you, talk about it. And I feel like me as a person, I'm just really expressive, and I love to talk about things, and I like to, communicate. That's just how I am. And I feel like other people should see that and try to, express themselves, because sometimes people don't have people to talk to, and sometimes people are afraid, and you know what I mean? So that's why I actually wanted to do this this project, which is called A Kid's Story. And so I did a video on my life and my struggles, and I overcame certain things, and how I was just struggling through the whole time of her sickness, and how family, got involved in certain things, and it was just a lot, just emotionally. When I was in my junior year of high school, right, my mom was complaining about her back. And you know how moms are, they're mad dramatic, like always complaining about something. So I'm like, oh, mom, whatever. Like, I ain't thinking about it, too seriously and nothing like that. It's my mom. She's dumb annoying. So she's like, my back. So I'm like, okay, it's the day before my birthday. So we go out and we go shopping. That's like what we do. So we go shopping, cross county, whatever. So she buy me a new fit, whatever. I gotta get a new fit, whatever. So, she's like, Imani, I gotta go back. Like, I'm in pain. Like, I gotta go back home. So I'm like, okay, order Jamaican kitchen or whatever, Jamaican food. And, she sleeps in my brother's chair because her back is hurting so bad she can't sleep in the bed. So, I still didn't think nothing of it or whatever. So time goes on. So she's still in pain. Now it's the summer, July, ending of June. And she's complaining still about her back. And I'm like, Mom, why don't you go to the doctor? Right? She's like, she's just not really saying much about it. So I'm like, whatever. But now I'm coming home and I'm noticing that, like, the floor is a little dirty, it's not being mopped, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, this is not like my mom. Like, the dishes in the sink piled up, and it's just not like my mother. So you always, house is always junky, but never like that, like, so I'm like, okay. And I just feel a certain vibe in my house. Like, I don't know what it was, but I just felt a certain type of different vibe that I never felt before. So, time went on, my aunt came, right? My aunt just ran.